It's the wave.
What up, world? It's your boy Jeff, aka Cool Boy Jeff, right here. This is the only place you can find the wave. It's the Wave 804. Hey, look, man, I got one of my YouTube OGs in the building. You know what I'm saying? The spokesman. I ain't about to say too much. I'm gonna let my big dog go ahead and say what he always say, and I'm gonna go ahead and be cooling while he go ahead and say his jewel, man. So let him know who you is.
Go ahead with the intro for she so. Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. You know what we about to do nothing other than spill the real and keep it all the way trill, man. Let's dive in that water with them one time.
Hey, man, you know what time it is because you only cooling with the Wave 804, man. So we ain't gonna worry about too much of the water. We got the whole river because we about to let the whole thing flow over.
And we in
But
the
hey, man,
water.
I just want to let you know, I want to give you your flowers before we go ahead and start this interview, big dog. I've been watching you for years. To see the brand just grow and you consistently putting out content and seeing how everybody graduated, or was excuse me, gradually get closer more and more about what you be talking about, awareness about what people be looking at. You know what I'm saying? And especially myself, you know, I have five top people I always watch on YouTube, and you, my man, is in my top three. And I just want to say because I feel like you give people hope, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to this YouTube joint and being authentic. Now I know it's a game because I had to learn it. I had to learn it a couple times, but to see how the way you can still be yourself, speak on certain topics, and give your point of view and watch everybody just see you just grow and grow and grow. I just want to give you your flowers, my guy. Definitely
No,
want to.
I most definitely appreciate that, man. And for you to be able to notice that, and anybody to be able to notice that, I know that I'm doing something right. You know what I'm saying? Because I do understand from this lane, man, it's hard when you coming with this type of perspective. When you coming with a more, I, we covering these certain topics, but when you put in a positive light or try to put out a positive message, and you really trying to be yourself, you ain't really trying to jump into no character mode and do some clout chasing stuff or just be disrespectful or super controversial. It do be taking a little bit longer. So anytime somebody reach out to me and acknowledge it and tell me directly, or people that holler at me in person, man, I most definitely greatly appreciate it. I never get tired of that.
Oh yeah, man, you know what I'm saying, for shit show, especially us as black men, you know what I'm saying? We gotta show each other love because there's so much hate out there. But man, I'm trying to tell you, man, that my top three, dog, as soon as I get up in the morning, hey, let me go and throw in that urban politics real quick, or let me send my notification when he dropped today. So look,
Yeah.
this is your time to sit back, relax. I'm gonna ask you all the questions, big dog. You just be yourself. Just be
Shit, shit.
yourself. So I want to ask you the first question. Can you tell us about the origins of urban politics on your YouTube channel? Did it start off with just YouTube, or did you already have it starting out somewhere else?
20 started out as a podcast right during Hurricane. What was the one there? Hurricane Harvey.
Mm-hmm.
2017, it came into play. I was watching all the podcasts every day in the crib for like a year straight, listening to them, paying attention to what was going on in the podcast game. And then I took a more stronger liking to the Joe Budden podcast.
Mm-hmm.
The episode, particularly, they were talking about Drake retiring all the strippers in Houston. And Michelle felt the way about her being one of those girls. I guess she might have felt at that time she was getting mocked or whatever. So she went on the rant, and Joe Budden just started clowning and laughing and just like going in on her. But he was like mocking her. He was making a funny voice, and it was super entertaining at that time. So I was just showing everybody, like, bro, this is what I be watching at the crib every day, bro. This is live. These podcasts be live. So I showed one of my cousins. He was like, bro, you really can do that on your, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta try that. So me, him, another one, and the homie got together. Man, I went down to Sam Ash, brought some equipment from there, one microphone for three people, didn't really know the setup. But at the same time, you know, I talked to another homie as well. I told my other homie, like, man, I was like, bro, I think I want to try this, bro. It's like, yeah, man, we can do that, bro. We can do that. You know what I'm saying? And then I got it rolling in that moment. I'm just on some, man, let's rock, bro. Let's put something out. I want a podcast out today. So we went and bought all the stuff. And I knew right then and there, the very first time we set up the mic on my kitchen table, talked on it. I said, bro, this is what I'm doing from here on out.
Mm-hmm.
It came from that. We did that for about 40 episodes. But I was throwing little clips up on YouTube of us behind the scenes for like a minute. Then 2018, January, I did like an interview in the streets, did like another interview probably like a month later. And then I was just throwing little clips up here and there, but nothing major. Then in April, May 2018, I said, man, I'm going to YouTube every single day. Because it was like with the youth, with the podcast thing, the vision of where we wanted to go and the vision of where I wanted to go, I was like, bro, we got to do this every single day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had a vision in my mind, like it might take 5 years before we make $1.
Mm-hmm.
I was so passionate about it. I was just waking up every single day, just dropping videos on like 2018, March, April. And I'm like, man, I'm just dropping. Shit. From there, I just took it along myself and just keep running and running and running. And I ain't looked back since.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how I got out.
Well, I mean, that's always usually how the way it starts. And now to seeing that you're doing it by yourself, was there anything that you had to kind of change up a little bit from when it was just you two and now into you? Or was this like, hey, bro, I see that you're more passionate than I am, so I'm gonna let you do what you need to do?
Yeah, it was more so like I didn't, you know, I already knew what I was trying to do and where I was trying to go with it. And I couldn't ask nobody else to sit down. And I'm very particular about how I want to do things, how I want to sell things, how I want to push things. Like I still have not officially dropped clothing yet. And people ask me for clothing every day. Majority of people are gonna say, let's get that clothing money. You know what I'm saying? Let's go get that. People want it, while we waiting. Me, I'm still waiting on top level quality. I want it to be so right, and I still have had to accept I'm gonna have the best that I can get, but I can't have the best of the best, and that still bothers me to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? But people want it, we gonna get it to them. It's gonna be quality, and I was cool with not making no money on this. I didn't want to have other people around doing things that I'm willing to stay up all night to do for this, editing, shooting videos, searching for information, and they can't get paid. Me, I'm cool with that because I'm seeing the vision. I'm watching all the other YouTube channels. I'm referencing the rap and hip hop DVDs, and I'm listening to Nipsey Hussle like, man, just stay down with it, man. You might take 5, 6, 7 years, whoever, you know what I'm saying? Like all the people that gave advice, I'm gonna steal the advice.
Yeah.
Like I say, I'm stealing advice from these niggas.
Mm-hmm.
So when I by myself, it was just more so if I fail, it's on me. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So it wasn't like no fallout or no beef or nothing like that at all. You know what I'm saying? It's my family and my people who supported me to this day. You know what I'm saying? So now I just kept going every day, and really, it is way easier and better if you have a team that is committed. Because even with the podcast stuff, I'm technology the most illiterate nigga ever, dog. Like I have no, like I can set up my Sony camera, you know what I'm saying, record, set up my mic, I do basic editing, I can do all that. I can set up my camera, I done pulled up, did over 100 interviews, set up cameras, I can get it off the camera, put it on here, edit it, I know I do the basics, but when it comes to like setting up the mic, like I got mics on, I can set up the mic on the computer, I know how to do all that. But mixing with the mixers and doing all that, I still have yet to sit down and learn that. So that's what team would be like beneficial for me. And my cousin, he was the person who was doing that at that time and uploading the audio to the podcast apps. So That's that.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's always good to have a team, but everybody don't see the vision like how the way that you do. And certain people look for instant like, oh yeah, I need the money for this, I need the money for that. But people don't understand it takes a little bit of time for you to even receive a dollar. Like, I mean, my first $100, I still got it on my wall from YouTube. My little $100, I put that joint on my wall, and people will see it like, hey man, you getting money. I said, that's only $100. I know people getting tens, thousands of dollars on YouTube. So I haven't really made it there yet, but I understand what you're seeing. Like, it is possible, but if I work a little bit harder, I can get a little bit more out of this joint. So
But
what you doing? I already know the type of topics that you cover. You know what I'm saying? You do a lot with sports, music, a whole shebang bang. But for people that don't know who you are, what type of topics do you cover on your YouTube channel?
well, this is gonna be hip hop based. That's gonna be the heartbeat of this, as hip hop is one of the vital organs of the world. And really, when you say hip hop, I mean Black Americans. We are one of the heartbeats. We are a big, vital part of the heartbeat of the entire globe.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody from every country is watching, or all across this globe is paying attention to what Black Americans are doing. So one of the babies and the all seeds and the kids of Black Americans is hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being that, that's naturally who I am. This is my lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just what we do is we go pull other things, and when we speak on them, we make them hip hop, or we make them a part of our culture.
True.
I tell people all the time, I've been podcasting my entire life, and more so heavily podcasting since maybe about 10, 11, but just didn't have a camera, a microphone, or a platform to upload it to. We
Mm-hmm.
was podcasting in the barbershops.
That's true.
You was podcasting with your cousins and your uncles and aunties when y'all talk about a new rap album or a new rap song, or what's happening in the hip hop news, or when you watching a Michael Jordan game, y'all talking about that, as kids or Kobe. We was podcasting, we just wasn't recording it. So that's why we gonna have all the topics that we can cover. You know what I'm saying? I can't get to everything, but we covered Donald Trump shooting. Got a few videos on that. We gonna get what the people in the culture think about the Donald Trump shootings and what we think about it as well. Then we gonna cover right now we covering Trump and Kamala. But mostly we gonna cover what's going on in the rap and hip hop world, what's going on in the podcast world, and what's going on in the and just anything that's trending that could be a viral story that we can relate to.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nah, but that is facts, because I don't know what it is about us. Like, we love having something that just happens worldwide, locally, nationally, and we know how to be able to delegate, as far as the politics about what we're discussing. But why do you think, as a culture, that I'm only speaking about Black people, but what makes us so unique that we can be able to speak on any topic and add in? I mean, we can take a little bit of what's going on and what's happening and what made it happen, but as far as us, we can kind of bring it to the light that people can really understand it. Like, with us, we can talk about anything, hundreds of things, but as far as other people to understand it, what makes us so unique that we can bring it to light?
We naturally are colorful people. We naturally are strong people, and we are naturally people. We are people that naturally have intelligence,
Mm-hmm.
and naturally are smart. Now, when I say all those things, certain people will go talk about what y'all making in grades in school and things like that. What people got to know about us is we are the epitome of people that came from all these railroads thrown at us,
Mm-hmm.
everything utilized and put in place to work against us, but we still here. And they notice, without even knowing that. Everybody knows that, man, Black people, Black Americans in the world have been through the most,
Yeah.
but they still got a smile on their face. So that is already an intriguing in itself. Plus the stigma and the stereotypes and the propaganda that American media put on us for the entire world. They got to focus on us, bro. We one of a kind. Nobody like us. Nobody got the history that we got. Nobody is still standing strong and really seen as trendsetters the way that we do. And it's in us, not on us. We got our own language, bro. Every state in America, in city and neighborhood, you go different places, we have taken pieces of the English dictionary that they taught us, or however, whatever words you want to use, whatever they want to call it, and we flip it. So you can say this word over here, nigga, this shit means something completely different than when y'all read it up.
Yeah.
That is, bro, you got to think that cultures don't do that. We the people that do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we got everyday lingo that y'all don't even know what that means, nigga. We gonna take this, we gonna take that, we gonna wear the clothes like this, wear the clothes like that. And it's naturally entertaining, bro. Whether it's funny, whether it's educational, whether it's bad, whether it's violence, whether it's some stuff we learning, or whether it's just us fucking off. We just naturally them people, bro. It's in us. We God's people. So that's why everybody is watching us, dog.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna ask you this too, big dog. So what do you think about people that emulate us and love what we do but don't like us as a culture?
It's a mental illness and they are sick. They mentally ill, bro. Like that sounds like yeah, you gotta just call it what it is. It's a mental illness, and you gotta think back. The people who are like that, this is how you know somebody is really lost and confused mentally. And you could call it a disorder, and this disorder could be driven by hate or being lazy or just being a capitalist or being a devil worshiper or demonic, where, you know, back in the day when they had slaves, they would treat our ancestors like they were less than dogs on the porch. We're going to treat y'all and we look at y'all as less than humans, but we'll still go sleep with y'all.
Yeah.
We'll have a wife in the house, but we'll go cheat on our wife for y'all. We'll go create laws to what we can't do to humans, but we're doing all of that to y'all at the time. You can't kidnap a human, but I have a whole house of kidnapped humans that I'm working for free. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you just got to know, bro, those people are sick. People that emulate us, it's a form of, man, I'm ashamed of my culture or my identity. Or if you emulate us and hate us. Because some people, they just fuck with us. They like the style and they cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I know what I'm doing is black culture. I know this, they the trendsetter. I know they got the style. But then you got those ones that want to act like, nah, this ain't they style. This style is for whoever want to have it. Hell nah. You know what I'm saying, nigga? This us, nigga, and we gonna claim us. And whatever us is what us is. If you got it from us, that's us, nigga. It ain't gotta be on paper for it to be us.
Facts. Hey, man, you talking that talk right now. But let me ask you something else. How do you ensure accuracy and credibility in your content?
Man, you gotta do your research, bro. Like, man, you know, we grew up learning about researching product, bro, like researching information. They taught us that in middle school, bro. That's the basics. And I always say, fam, you can kind of, because I've been looking on YouTube forever. So you can kind of tell like tabloid stuff or something that sounds too good to be true. So when you see that already, then I'm going to look at the source that it's coming from. Is this a reliable source? And then you weigh it even on the scale, like how offensive is this news? If it's something super duper offensive, like, you know, somebody dying, somebody getting this or that happening, or something that you know could be embarrassing, you should be able to go find a credible source on that before you report on it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if you still can't find the source, or that person it's about hasn't confirmed it or denied it, if you go still put it out, come with a, hey, man, I can't confirm this, bro. This is what's trending in the news, but we not going to confirm this at all. It sounds a little bit too good to be true. Let's see what they say. But you know, we in the world now, bro. Niggas don't be caring about this shit. And I ain't gonna never be that nigga. Never.
Yo, and I feel like that's ill because why people want to just get views. Like everybody want to get views on their video.
Everybody want views.
Everybody want views, but I feel like a lot more people will join or spread your message if you come with some authenticity and with some stuff that really makes sense. They're like, okay, I did read that. See, I missed that part, but that does make sense. So do you feel like a lot of people, they just want clicks and likes, even though they putting out misinformed information?
Of course. That's the quick way to the top, bro. People want validation, and then media over these past, I say more so even since the pandemic has became less credible. And it ain't even in the black community, bro. This is all media platforms. You gotta think media is one of the most powerful weapons in the world, bro, if not the most powerful weapon.
Of course.
A lot of people don't know that. Media been spreading lies forever.
Yeah.
Like a lot of niggas need to know that.
Yeah.
So you have to make a decision of who you want to be and how you want your name to be carried and respected. And do you want to have credibility? A lot of people, they don't care about credibility. Media didn't care about credibility from day one because it was used as a weapon. You got to think. They used media in the civil rights movement. They would have Rosa Parks on the front of the newspaper and call her an animal.
Yeah.
They would call Martin Luther King an animal.
Yeah.
That's media at that time. What we can put on the newspaper, what we can put on the billboards. You know what I'm saying? That's me, or what we can put on the radio. That was media. And if we getting out here saying Rosa Parks is an animal, she's jailer, they putting their mugshots of her in jail.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So that's media. That media come from not having a solid foundational background when it comes to being all the way accurate. Certain media aspects back in the day, they was accurate. They was gonna make sure they had the correct info. Then you had the other ones, we really trying to push our narrative. And that's what I'm big on too, as a nigga trying to make sure we get our narrative out and our narrative is factual, not this propaganda they put on niggas. Yeah.
Hey man, you definitely gotta be able to speak your truth.
It's okay. You're gonna still get your point across. It do turn up quicker if you're lying and going on these rabbit hole chases and painting these narratives, acting like you got inside scoop. People be in tune for that. They like that. But I don't want to be seen as like a fuck nigga on this shit. And a lot of niggas, they be trying to put me in that fuck nigga category, and I gotta let them know, hell nah, nigga, I ain't no fuck nigga. Nah, nigga, blogger, nigga, you this, and nah, nigga, I'm a man, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nigga, I don't call you by what you do at your job. I call you by your name.
Facts.
You can say, hey man, that nigga do blog, or he do media, or he a personality. In a blogger, I feel like, nigga, that title too small for me, because they niggas bloggers who don't show their face, but all they do is post on Instagram. They call that nigga a blogger. They don't even know his name. Don't even know what he look like, but they know the name of the platform. Nigga, I'm on YouTube every day, nigga. That's why I document it and I speak on this shit. That's why I like to be in the terms of, hey, broadcaster, media personality, because I does it all, nigga. I'm the nigga that put niggas back in the game. I was in the studios with niggas. I'm up here, hey, bro, this cameraman right here good. This cameraman right here good. Hey, bro, I think you should fuck with this song right here. Drop this one. Hey, my nigga over here got a deal on these beats, bro. This shit hard. Fuck with him. I've been that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I've been a nigga that sat in the studios with rappers all night long, nigga, when they in that bitch recording. I'm just trying to learn this game. Don't just minimize me being a blogger, but niggas still gonna do that. Oh, well, nigga, the facts is documented. It is what it is.
Right. Right. And you know how people be where they try to be funny. You know what I'm saying? They want to be funny, but at the same time, those are those people that watch you the most, you know what I'm saying? And have a lot to say about what you're saying, but it's almost like a love and hate thing. Like they love what you do, but they hate because it's you that's doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's like this for every black person.
you know, the world, and I can't knock these people who feel a way about the media and feel a way about bloggers
Mm-hmm.
because it comes off from certain platforms as spineless. It
Yeah.
comes as detrimental. It comes off as I told you, y'all just push fake narratives. Because if one motherfucker run a fake narrative on you as an adult, we not kids in high school, we not kids in middle school. We grown. If they run a fake narrative and they're not keeping it private in a circle or a group of people like this or like that, like they told somebody in person, they running fake narratives to millions of followers, which is
Mm-hmm.
then gonna make that fake narrative hit other platforms. When
Mm-hmm.
that happens to people, I can understand why they would be mad. Like, damn, these motherfucking media people are disgusting, dog. They just make up anything.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
they
So
gas.
yeah, and that's a lot of them too, because what I again, what I really enjoy about your page is you yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, one of my favorites when you were speaking on the whole Drake and Kendrick joint. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had their whole situation where they choosing Drake over Kendrick, but when Kendrick did this, oh yeah, so we all hating on Drake. So with you, you was able to give your point of view, but you was also letting it be known like, yo, this is what's going on. Kendrick doing this, Kendrick, the concert was crazy. Do you ever feel like certain people, they just come on your page just to hate, even though that you still giving 100%, like this is what's going on right now?
Hell yeah, you gotta deal with that when you're on a public platform, when you're gonna be a personality or a public speaker. It's gonna be haters. It's gonna be jealousy. It's gonna be people talking down. It's gonna be people disrespecting. Nigga, I done had probably 20,000 disrespectful comments. I've been doing it 6 years and some change now. You feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
who knows? It's in the thousands of disrespectful comments I done got. It's the thousands of people calling you out your name, and it's the thousands of people they mad because you don't want to tell them what they want to hear and you telling them the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to separate that from, hey, I'm gonna give you the facts, but I'm gonna give you an opinion with the facts based off of how life really works, how reality really is out here, bro. Where niggas be wanting it to be this way because it fit their narrative better. Well, nah, bro. This is just what this is right now. It don't
Mm-hmm.
matter. Now, certain things are subjective, but certain things, nah, nigga, the facts is the facts.
Yeah, it's definitely that. And then why do you think nowadays people hate facts but want to, I guess, push a false narrative because it just sounds better or it just gained a little bit more traction, even if you get caught in the lie and still try to deny it, but you still had a chance to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to do that no more.
Well, the truth is, people don't want to take accountability, you know, especially as an adult. You know, when you get to become an adult in your 30s and your late 20s and your 30s, and you got to take accountability for something you did in this age bracket. So with a motherfucker 31, 32, if they not mentally mature, but they steady doing fuck shit at 32, 33, 34, 35 years old, it's all over the blogs, and they don't want to own up to it, that mean they not mentally matured yet. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes these things can, hurt their pockets. And sometimes people be embarrassed and it's a shame, they might be ashamed. And then on top of the fact of overall, the truth, the lie can be more entertaining than the truth.
Yeah.
The lie get more clicks, the lie get more views, the lie telling that truth and pushing that truth, it be a slower grind than telling a lie.
Mm-hmm.
The lie sell faster, the lie gonna stay on fire. The lie gonna get reshared more. So people gonna choose that route at times.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna ask you something, big dog. What sets urban politics apart from other content creators or YouTube channels?
Me,
I love that answer.
nigga, like that's why I tell niggas
Yeah.
all the time, nigga, you gotta be you and know, nigga, God only created one you. So
Mhm.
niggas that mimic the other niggas or try to act like other niggas, that's not you being you. See, me and another nigga can have the same format. It's a lot of shit in YouTube that cross over. People that you interview, that's gonna cross over. You know what I'm saying? because people got different guests. And now in the world we in, where the game has been so watered down, niggas just pay the same guests to come onto their platform. So you might come across the same guests and overlap. Thumbnail styles, that's always gonna overlap. It been that way. Thumbnail pictures, this and that. Keywords on titles, or way the titles get worded, that's gonna overlap depending on how you came in the game or when you came in the game. But who you are, your personality, the way that you speak, your energy, that can't be duplicated 100%. People can try to mimic it, but it ain't gonna work. And where you stand and how you get your point across is individual, dog. It is what it is. Niggas can't mimic it. So that's what's gonna separate me from other niggas. And then shit, I'll tell you one other thing that's gonna always separate me from niggas, bro. I can do it all. I can do it all. A lot of niggas can't do it all, bro.
Yeah.
Can't do it all, bro. I could go pull up and do interviews. I could pull up and I could broadcast for 7 hours a day. I done did it. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. I could do commentary videos. You know what I'm saying? I could sit down and podcast with 4 different people, and I'm good at all of it. And I can cover all. I can get in all these lanes. I can talk sports. I can talk this. I can talk that. And I'm a nigga that's good in my own space to where even if a video get under 10,000 views, fuck it, we on to the next.
Yeah.
I drop a video, I got a bunch of videos that's finna come that ain't finna go viral or do a gang of views, but they still finna come out because I got to get these interviews out and stuff like that still. That was supposed to have been got out. So it's like, I still rock with the underground. I'm always going to be underground. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that, man. And my next question would be to you is, what is the biggest challenges that you face while having your brand on YouTube or just outside of YouTube? Like, how did you overcome those, man?
Oh, man. Down, bro. Biggest obstacles, man, I say getting people to really believe in it. You know, in the beginning, you be looking for that. Biggest advice I can give people, bro, don't seek approval from other people, bro. If this is really what you want to do, it's really how you finna go. Don't even have a tunnel vision. Just look forward, bro. When you look to your right, you look to your left, don't compare. Just tell yourself they still working, or that nigga up there on the other lane next to him still working. Cool. The salute to them. Just look at that as, hey, nigga, they still doing it. You keep doing it. But don't look at nobody else's success rate because your journey is always gonna be different than another motherfucker.
Thanks.
Just comparing yourself to other people, that's gonna be a no-go. And make sure you building your own audience. So that's another thing. But I say that people not taking you serious, that shit'll piss you off. People wasting your time, them be obstacles. Knowing what direction and what you want to go in and things of that nature. But man, you know, money always, I gotta say money, because the more money you got, the more money you got, you gotta worry about it, you know what I'm saying? If you got if you $500,000 up and you saying I want to be committed to this every day and I'm gonna really do this every day, and you got the money to put and take care of yourself and stuff, nigga, you gonna be able to do it and work more than a nigga who got to figure out where the money gonna come from too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So having bread, that'd be an obstacle. And then shit, I guess, you know, just consistently working to build that audience, bro. Because it's really about a time and a consistency thing, and your time is your time. Some people got their audience in a year. Some people got their audience in 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? It just depends, bro. I've been doing it every single day for 6 years and some change now. Every day I'm taking a day off. You know, so I done been tired, exhausted, sick. I ain't took no days. Nigga, I ain't took no days off. And it's only, bro, it ain't 14 days and 6 years. I have not had 14 days that I did not drop something on YouTube. I've dropped something on YouTube every single day. And the days that I did take off, it had to be dire, bro. It had to be something serious, super duper serious. Or if I did do nothing on YouTube, I went and put something somewhere. I went and did an interview or something. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So that's just that.
You know what, Big Ant, what's the number one thing you pride yourself on as a man?
Shit, respect.
I knew you was gonna say that. I don't know why I thought I knew you was gonna say that though.
Because respect don't just go for others, it go for you.
Yeah.
And if you respect yourself, it won't allow you to do certain things. Respect, it's so much that fall under respect as a man that that just got to be the number one thing. You know what I'm saying? Under God and family is respect, bro. Because I just feel like when you respect everybody else and then you respect yourself, then it's like, okay, bro, then I'm moving right. You're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna have wrongdoings, you're gonna have flaws, you're gonna do things you shouldn't have did and things like that. That's a part of life. But overall, respect is the thing that'll make you check yourself mentally.
Mm-hmm.
Like that fucked up. Damn, I didn't handle that correctly. Damn, I was out of pocket. That's you having enough respect for yourself to check yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm on.
Sure, I respect that. Definitely do respect that joint too.